everybody. Brad Nessler here with my co-hosts Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, as well as Aaron Andrews roaming the sideline. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football.
Florida has stressed all week that the defense will have to make plays if they're going to win this game. Well, they have one of the best safeties out there. If it's the plays they need, they'll get it from him and get the win.
And that's it for our pregame. Now let's take you to the coin toss. Backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. They'll run it. And they make the stop around the 22-yard line.
Hey, Kirk, it's not too easy to run it when the safety is flying to the ball like that.
Well, Lee, I think they have to use a guard, maybe even a fullback to get out there. But if you leave him unblocked, he's going to be all over the ball carrier.
So the quarterback keeps it for 2 yards. And this place is rocking. Back to pass. There's a very impressive open field tackle.
Safety's deep.
Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Receivers wide. Steps up in the pocket and sacked. Great penetration to get in there and sack the quarterback. Long is under center. Single set backfield. He lets it go deep down the middle. Found his man. He's got an opening. The 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the
single back set. 3 wide receivers. Play action. Loads. Firing long. And they tackle him at the 33-yard line. They go with the run. Nice run, and he's brought down. Again with the carry. He gets hit out of bounds.
Let's see if this helps them open up the passing game any.
He passes it. Tipped away. Nice job knocking that one down.
You're right. Good job there on the coverage. That's just what they teach you to do.
And they got it.
What I do, Kirk,
how did they get that sack? The O-line had the pass rush at their mercy.
I got to put this one on the quarterback. He just held on to the football too long.
He launches one for the end zone. Got a man open, touchdown. Boy, Kirk. Receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They hook up over the middle.
Snap on that chin strap.
Besides going deep on the fade, the slant route is probably the most commonly run route against man coverage. If the receiver gets a good inside release, it'll be a new set of downs every time.
That's a nice 6-yard gain. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. And it's knocked away.
Hey, Coach, they're pretty lucky that ball wasn't picked off. The receiver needs to become the defender in this type of situation.
That's true, Kirk. A little roll reversal.
Fires quickly, and it's picked off. Great interception, and that... Thanks for tuning in to another game of NCAA Football 10. Along with Aaron, Lee, and Kirk, and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game.
Pennsylvania, getting ready to bring you what should be a great matchup. There's still a lot of warm air out there for tonight's battle between the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Hurricanes of Miami. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with my co-hosts Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, as well as Aaron Andrews roaming the sideline. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. Well, guys, how do you think the star linebacker is going to do against a good offensive running game?
This kid will be blowing up plays all day. It's just hard to block him. It seems like he gets in on every single play.
Yep, but it's not too often that he goes up against a running back of this caliber, Coach.
It doesn't matter, Kirk. This kid is a tackling machine.
The defense sets up in the nickel. First down grab.
How about that play?
Well, it was a good pass, a good catch, and they are keeping the defense off balance by throwing on first down.
Absolutely right.
Here's the give, and he's taken down at about the 39-yard line. They line up in an I. It's batted down, incomplete.
How about that defense?
Well, that's why he's on the field, to make plays like that.
Colt lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers. Throws it out, and it falls incomplete. That one sailed. Get to see the backup quarterback here. And he's hit immediately.
This linebacker.
This defense is in the dime. Long on first down. And they tackle him at the 3. The offense calls a timeout. First and goal from the 2. Let's see if they just don't try to power their way into the end zone here. And down he goes around the 1-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
You got to hurry up in this situation. I throw the ball away if nobody's open.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Throws to the receiver. Got it for the touchdown.
Run between the tackles.
Offset I formation in the backfield. On play action. Brought down at the 43-yard line. This receiver's had a heck of a game.
He's done so well that he's about to break the school record for receiving yards in 1 game.
That's right, sweetheart. And I don't see anybody on that defense who's going to keep him from getting it. This kid is really good. I like throwing the ball here. It makes the defense
From a defensive coordinator standpoint, it can really
pass.
help out your scheme when you get excellent run support by the corner.
Not only does this kid tell him not to throw to his side, he's telling him not to run to his side. Yo.
Accelerating through the holes.
He looks to throw on first down. Touchdown! School history has just been rewritten.
A lot of excellent receivers have come through this school, but none have ever gained this much yardage in 1 game. A heck of a day for this young man.
You know, records are made to be broken, but when try it right now.
Backfield's in an offset I formation. They bring the quarterback down.
Hold.
Another sack.
I would try.
Into another game of NCAA Football 10. Along with Aaron, Lee, and Kirk, and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game.
America. Freezing temperatures here for tonight's matchup between the Pittsburgh Panthers and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler with Kirk Herbstreit, Lee Corso, and Aaron Andrews. It's time for some college football action. What we have today is referred to as the backyard brawl, and with good reason. These two Big East rivals have little affection for one another. If there's one player this defense couldn't do without this year, it would have to be this defensive end. Guys, this kid is really impressive.
This offensive line is going to have to key on him today, Kirk, or this quarterback is going to be picking grass out of his helmet.
We'll see how this offensive line holds up, but you can bet this guy will be putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback today. History has ever gotten this many sacks in 1 year.
Yeah, he's a great-looking football player. Not only is this kid big and fast, but his technique is flawless. He's a superstar.
It's third down and a long way to go. Ball on the 14. Smith is in the shotgun. Three-wide formation. Smith steps back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He lets it fly. He almost had it, but it's incomplete.
That's just a great...
I'd run a simple base cover 2. Nothing fancy, but it should get the job done.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Option here. Pitch out. Got the corner. Looks like offsides. Here's the official call.
Offsides on the defense.
And he helped the offense with that penalty.
And you have to be careful here because the offense will get a free play, which could become even more costly than the 5-yard penalty.
First and 5 now after the penalty. They line it up with 3 receivers. And this one's broken up. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
They go to the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
He's hit and taken down. Well, that was one of the best catches we've seen all day, guys.
Great concentration to go up and get that one.
And more importantly, it's a first down.
Singletary. Again, pickup of a yard. Option play. They line up in an eye. And they use motion. Singletary runs a counter. He did not get to the first down marker. And we got an injured player on the field. Smith is in the gun. He has 4 receivers. Ewing gets the call. Thanks for the update, Aaron. I formation here. Play action, under pressure. And he might want it all here, and does! So again, this quarterback, maybe a yard that time on the screen.
It's a nice play. To shut down all the lanes, so this halfback wasn't able to make anything happen on that play.
There's a strike complete. He's down. Folks, that's going to wrap up another broadcast of NCAA Football 10. We'd like to thank you for playing, and we hope you'll join us again real soon. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.